Oh. Oh, God, that's unpleasant. No.
You're not gonna say it, somebody should. Let's talk about two-time. Let's talk about bum one, yeah. Asking the questions that nobody could. Like, where are the bone thugs and are they in harmony? Do, you're a helpful snowman.
Let's see. What kind of game do you guys want to play today? We could do like one of these things, with all the buttons and the skull and all that stuff. Maybe one of these. Classic, total classic. One of these thingers. I know. Let's use this! This will be great! This will be like, a game and working at the same time. It's what I've always dreamed! Today we're looking at Veil of Darkness, a point-and-click adventure of the Draculithic proportions. The game starts off with a long fart and a badge for Event Horizon. And where have I heard that name before?
Well, Colin, you don't need eyes to see.
I'm not kidding when I say this fart is long. This is real time, it's still happening. Then we've got some wide words from Lord Nikolai here. Schwash, Dugthonorific, the wise ones. Then it's right into the opening cutscene with Ken from Barbie fame looking at Frommer's maps of Eastern Europe's greatest hellholes. This hoverbat makes a perfect 90-degree landing and turns into a veil of darkness. See, that's how you know it's good. When they say the name of the thing in the thing, that's good.
Damn it, John, I'm tired of this demolition man.
But enough fooling around with maps and bales. Let's get to the story. You're flying a plane, and you're a pro, so you have no problem flying over the Carpathian Mountains. And my God, has he got piercing blue eyes. You just want to swim in them and shit. I should have paid attention to the sickly green hue of the sky and the darkening clouds, because then I would have seen this guy, who uses his Care Bear stare to catch me flying around, and he don't look none too happy about it. Things start to get a little bumpy. But you're an ace pilot, you know how to fix it. That'll do it. Because old Dracula's plan of making dials spin around didn't work, it's time for phase 2. The bat phase. Well, seems like everything... Oh my God! Well, that guy was a juicy one. Jeez, what an asshole. Do you think he does that all the time? Laughs that hard about everything? Fortunately, you survive the crash. Unfortunately, your hair color and jacket blend perfectly, masking your human shape and making rescue nearly impossible. But not impossible to all the way impossible. And so finally, we get to the pointing and clicking of this point-and-click adventure. Let's see, we got a menu, face, backpack, me in a coffin. That doesn't seem so great. I guess there's a sword and options to do a karate left and right. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. After all, what adventure can really begin without a carefully chosen name? Arathorn means Eagle King. Calhoun means fighter. But. The name's But. All that's left to do is get used to the controls. We've got walking, punching. Whoa, easy fella. After some very careful arrangement, I think she's mocking me. I think she's mocking my weak baby punches. Once you finish punching around with all the power of Mr. Burns on lewds, you explore the house. In a real-life house, there aren't too many doors. But this being a game, there are 1 million doors, none that are bathrooms, and one that goes outside. And all you can do is just walk up to each one and try... Wait, what? Oh, what a time saver. We should do this in real life. Carrots. Short stories by Gordon Lish. Take that, Captain Fiction. The adventure begins by finding out that this house has a lot of unimportant doors. You finally get one and... damn it, this is the way I came. You wander around some more until you find General Thunderbolt Ross, who tells you to go get a hammer. And so it begins. Now for real this time. Like any other adventure game, this one starts with you doing stupid things that anyone could do, which leads to another stupid thing that anyone could do, until you start feeling like it's less like a game and more like you're the personal assistant to some lunatic. There are some characters and conversation in the game, but it's a little... Stupid smug bastard thinks I don't know how to use money. Okay, some coin in my pocket. Let's get out of here. To the outside! Oop, sorry. I got a little turned around there. I'll just... Damn it. Ah, success. Maybe I'll just go somewhere other than the place with the severed head on the sign. Like, you know, this place. With 3 skulls. And blood. Okay, maybe one with a picture of a severed head isn't so bad compared to 3 real skulls. See, I don't get this game. It's like old-timey. None of these people have heard of an airplane. But then we've got this modern-looking hooker. My Chemical Romance is here tending bar. You got this room with the carpet made of computer barf. This room where whoever rents it didn't have enough furniture to fill the space. This one with 2 chairs like 1,000,000 feet apart. You pick up junk like some darts and a lamp and a stick and a bag. And then you come across a sick little girl. Finally, a mission. Don't worry. Oh, whoa! Maybe the best kind of help comes from doing stuff, helpful stuff, in another place that's not here, away from the... Ah, now here's a mystery. Blood trail, but it goes into a wall. I'm not sure what happened, but I've read enough Batman comics to know that when you're in doubt, start punching. Huh. It actually worked. And at this point, you walk around so much and just pick up so much crap, you start to get jealous of this kid endlessly bouncing a ball in his enormous tiled bedroom. What are you supposed to do? You get another thing and it's like, what am I doing with that? I don't even know what this is. Two-handed chopping thing? So you walk around some more. You come across this lady making rat burgers.
Rat.
And then finally, about 57 minutes in, you get to fight something near this giant ass crack. Let's see, what are my weapons here? Darts, piece of cloth. Here we go. That's a warrior. We're Sparta, so on. So you stab a couple dogs to death, but no time to memorialize these hero dogs. You've got to help out this dude. So apparently this guy's been turned into a tree, which is only the beginning of his problems. He's a tree, and he's covered in spiders. So being a good Samaritan, I think I can find out a way to help. Ah, another mystery solved. Ow! The thing gave me a sliver. Oh, I can fix that. Once I got that taken care of, I ran out of ideas. Which is the worst part of every point and click. Because then you spend all your time going back and forth, clicking stuff and trying to figure out how to do something that lets you do the next thing. You go back to the bar, you go to a monastery, back to the bar, you tentatively reach out to touch this lady's jugs, you go to this encampment where everyone has huge jugs, back to the bar, stand around and talk to this naked guy, swamp, shrooms, bar, old lady, kill a skeleton, which I didn't even know was possible, all the while accumulating more stuff. Just a bunch of junk that then you try and use on everything else that you can find. And then you have to find more sacks to put stuff in. And then you put sacks inside of sacks, and pretty soon you've just become Hoarder's Transylvania edition. The thing with these adventure games, imagine it's your first day at a new job. You're in this big building and your boss says, "Here you go," and he hands you a bag full of keys, and it's your job to figure out which keys go where. That's basically the whole thing. But then, after 2 hours of hard work, you're rewarded by this. Yep, I got stuck. In the game. The game broke, and this is my life now. So maybe this is supposed to be a cave-in or something, but I think it's mostly just a broken game. Well, it's Veil of Darkness. Thanks for watching. Don't wear these. Cop pulled me over while I was wearing these. He was right.